Alright guys, so those shots, and it's basically my recording of what's my deck's been doing. I'm going to start with basically a few Chaos Dragon things, and we'll go from there. So I'll start with the Chaos Dragon ones, basically. So I'll just pause this for a sec. It's basically on the other side, and this is me, this is my new deck build. I'm going to run through it real quick, run through it with you as quick as I can. So basically he's playing this, and he plays the Raikou. I'm like, great, I just don't know what that is. It might be Raikou, it might not. The attack to it was Raikou, Sun King went, and I was like, great. And then he went off, got another Raikou here you saw, so he set another one, so I assumed it was Raikou. So I was like, okay, what do I do? So I just left it, because I didn't want to bait the Raikou, so I milled. He then tries to flip the Raikou here, after this, after I top charge, and try and do stuff. I do another mill, get the Mally in, so I'm really half ready for this. I drop Max C off this, thinking it was going to go off. He doesn't. He tries to do this, a Veiler, and then he's like, okay, cool. So then I try to flip this Raikou, and he Veilers. So I'm like, cool, the rest of the stuff I can do this turn. So I go straight to Chaos Assault to get rid of the Light Pulsar, and then I basically go off into an M7. And I use the M7 to get the dad back, who's live, who I then pop the Raikou with, and I do loads of other stuff. Basically I do loads of damage. And you can see he's a bit like, he drops Trag, and he's a bit like great, because now he's Honest dead, you can see his hand's dead. And then I just go into Stardust at the end of the phase to keep my R2 alive. And he tries and reincarnates this back, and so to recharge and stuff. And he gets this but runs out of time. And he was like, can I have some more time? I was like, no. And I just blow everything up, and he stops and scoops.